Welcome back to Lunch of the Market for this Tuesday. So far so good again with today's market averages all in the green. Today we're looking at foreign banks for a good place to invest. We can't tell you what the day-to-day gyrations of the market will look like, but we do feel that there's a recovery happening in the world, and it's starting to look a whole lot like the letter V. Funny, we haven't heard any talk about the shape of the recovery in quite a while, thanks to the strength of the recovery we've actually seen in the numbers. We committed to looking at valuation as a key metric to gauge which stocks we are comfortable with and those that make us queasy. We just wanted to take a second to point out that our call to have you buy puts rather than sell your stock outright has been a great call. If you're like us, it's allowed you to stay in the market and sleep at night all at the same time. Owning puts, especially those that expire in several months, allow you to ride out the violent action of the market. Take a look at yesterday's open, down 50 points, only to see the markets close up on the day. The VIX spiked nearly 2 points in the morning, only to finish the day lower. Owning protection will eat into your gains, but you're responsible about it, meaning you buy strike prices lower than where the stock is trading that are cheap, then the effect on your returns is minimal. As an example, look at Vail puts for June 2010. You can own the June 31 point puts for $2.16, or you can own the June 29 puts for $1.30 and the June 28 puts for 99 cents. The June 31 puts are expensive. You'll have to give up $216 of gains to own this protection. If you go just 2 points lower, the June 29s are only at $130, nearly $100 cheaper. Remember, owning puts is a hedge against being wrong for continuing to own the stock. So you really only want your puts to make money in a worst case scenario in which the stock falls that much. If the stock does fall, you'll be able to sell those puts at a gain and you can sleep easy at night for 3 months. We think spending $130 to sleep easy for 3 months is a great trade-off. Today, we'll look at 5 foreign banks that we like right here, right now. First, Banco Latinoamericano, symbol BLX. This bank in Panama City provides banking services to Latin America and the Caribbean. It trades with a PE of 9.97 and a forward PE of 7.63 with a PEG of 1.29. The bank pays a 4% dividend. Second, Banco Bradesco, that's symbol BBD, trades with a 13.4 PE and a forward PE of 11.44 with a PEG of 1.52. Their dividend is less than 1%, but the bank has $14.84 in cash, and the stock only trades at $17.52, so nearly all of the share price is cash. Third, Banco Santander, the Spanish bank with a terrible ticker, STD, has a forward PE of 7.23 and a PEG of 0.7. The bank is extremely cheap and has 4.1% dividend, and we think European banks that are run well should be just fine. Fourth, ICICI Bank is an Indian bank with the symbol IBN. The stock is much more expensive than our other banks, but the PE of 28 is only 19.46 on forward earnings. That's nearly 10 PE points lower, so earnings should be growing nicely in the future. The PEG is only 1.12 and the dividend is only 1%. But India is a growing market to be sure. There is very low institutional ownership of this bank, and there are plenty of buyers out there to take the stock up as India improves. Fifth, and finally, Barclays, symbol BCS, trades with a 4.41 PE and a forward of 6.92 PE with a 1.57 PEG. You may want to sell this bank or at least trim it back when the PEG gets to 2, but for now the PE is almost non-existent. We've gone over the balance sheet a dozen times. I'm sure we won't cover it again. And the dividend is less than 1%, but we think the stock is terribly underpriced for such a world-renowned banking franchise. Hope that gives you some great banking exposure around the world, 2 of which have dividends of 4%. Not bad at all. Thanks for joining us today, and we hope you're getting benefit of this rally. If you have a stock you're looking at and want our call, don't forget to mention us on Twitter. Have a great day, and we'll see you tomorrow.